Have you ever thought, I know there's more to my life. I know I have a future beyond what I'm doing right now. I know there's something more that can be more fulfilling for me, where I can serve, where I can enjoy myself, or something that will give me more time freedom at this point in my life, at this age, to be honest. Well, if that's you, I get it. I've been there. I'm living through it. I've gotten past so many things, and I am here to help you shift and thrive at any age. I'm Jennifer Bell, a resilience and life reinvention strategist. I am a certified life coach, a former choreographer and dancer, and I'm also a certified fitness trainer and nutrition consultant. I love helping people live their lives to the best and to their fullest. And because of what I've gone through, because of what I've learned through my education and training and from previous clients, I know that there's a sweet spot that I am going to fill in for those people who are ready for the next chapter, but you're stuck, you're stagnant, or you're ready. You just haven't made that move. You haven't thought it through. You haven't really aligned yourself in a way that makes you confident about what's next. What's next for you could be you may be overcoming some challenges. Maybe you're overcoming grief. Maybe you're an empty nester. Maybe you've recovered from an illness or going through a health challenge and not sure what's next in your life as you manage what you're dealing with health wise. There's so many ways to shift, and there's so many reasons why your shift is coming up, whether you like it or not. But it's how you prepare for it, how you think it through, and sometimes you need support. And I'm here to offer that support, some tangible, actionable, did I say that right? Some tangible, actionable, sustainable ways that you can transition to whatever it is that you are endeavoring to achieve, or simply, I just want a change. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I am from Atlanta, Georgia, native. I grew up as a dancer. I started dancing professionally at age 16, touring because I went to a performing arts high school, Northside School of Performing Arts. And dance was my first name, if you'd ask me at the time. And I have toured all over the world. I have toured and enjoyed my life as a dancer, singer, performer, and then transitioned to choreographer because I was hired to start the Atlanta Hawks dance team. And then I revamped the Miami Heat dancers. I went on to be a guest choreographer for the Laker girls back in the 90s. And I have enjoyed working in music videos, in theater, in short films, and some television as well. And I just had a wonderful career and I loved it. And then life shook me and I had to shift. While I was in Miami, I ended up dealing with uterine fibroid tumors, and that led to quite a few years of hospitalizations and me doing my own research and figuring out how can I heal myself naturally with maybe changing my diet, my nutrition. Long story short, I did so much research and came so intrigued with how nutrition can help with healing that I became a certified nutrition consultant and personal trainer because I had to heal myself as far as getting back into physical shape. I was once a fitness competitor, high ranking with Miss Fitness USA. So I knew what to do. I just had to approach it differently because I was so weak. That led to me getting multiple clients for the next 15 years as a fitness trainer and nutrition consultant. Then, as life would have it, while training a client, I had a stroke. I now know that it was hormone related, and I'll get into that in a whole nother episode. But it caused brain impairment, and I lost the ability to speak. And I still have a little bit of speech impediment, and I also have a little bit of brain impairment, but I'm managing it. And I kept managing it and went back to fitness training, although there was something in me that was saying, Jennifer, you're here for more. It's time for you to shift. You love your clients. You're good at what you do. You have served. You have helped so many people, but you're burnt out. And I knew I was. But at the time, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do next. I had some ideas, but had not, as they say, pull the trigger. And then 2.5 years after I recovered from the stroke for the most part and back to work, I developed sepsis, which is a very potentially fatal blood infection. And I actually went into septic shock and was 30 minutes away from losing my life. The doctors told me that if I hadn't arrived at the hospital when I had, that I would have lost my life, surely in 30 minutes. And I was hanging on by a thread. And this time, which is strange, I had some relief. While fighting for my life in that hospital bed, I said, you know what? It's time for me to retire. I'm tired, but I know I'm supposed to do something else. And years ago, I was a Toastmaster where I was in a membership leadership program for speaking and leadership. I was a rookie of the year and did very well, but then my father passed. And I put that down to take care of family matters and went on about my career, as I mentioned. So this time I decided I have a message and I am going to share not only my story, but how I always manage to get back on my feet. See, I always say, God can save you, doctors can treat you, and friends and family can support you, but it's up to you to recover. And it starts in my way of healing and recovery with your thoughts, your mindset. And I started thinking of ways to send my message out to the world about being resilient with the mindset to recover from almost anything with an attitude and a joy, maybe even more so than you did before whatever happened to you or whatever you recently went through. And with that, I decided to pursue speaking. I invested my time, my money into 2 speaking academies, and I went about learning the business of professional speaking. And along that time, I was taking notes and all these notes all over the place from my meetings, my courses. And the idea of having a digital product came into my head where I thought if I could have a digital notebook that I can take anywhere, it's electronic, and have this notebook categorized so that when I am taking notes on certain topics, I can just flip to that section. I was like, but how do I sell this? How do I create this? That sparked the bug to find out more about digital products and commerce and how I could actually monetize my message beyond the stage. While I was doing that, I discovered a course that teaches you everything about digital marketing. And I got so intrigued with this course because not only do you learn so much about multiple avenues and streams of online income, I said, wow, this is great. It will allow me to not only find other ways that I can generate income, I can do this from anywhere because if I have a phone or a computer, I can create my work from wherever I am. And this particular product also is a resale product. So as an affiliate marketing person now, I generate income from that course by reselling it when I share it. Well, I thought that was it. I thought just, speaking and being an affiliate and sharing this product, this course that I love was going to be it. But the more I delved into it, I realized this is really a way for those of my friends, clients, people I didn't know who were calling me saying, I don't know what to do next. I know I want to leave this job. I know that I have this idea, but I need to make money. And with my ability to coach and talk people through what they are challenged with, I thought of shift and thrive concepts as a way not only to figure out how to make money in your next chapter, but how to actually think through your process, because everyone isn't going to end up doing the same thing. But I realized that people need support. They need someone to speak to talk out their plans, their ideas, their thoughts. And thus, I created Shift and Thrive Concepts. And not only do I share how to earn online income, but I'm very passionate about continuing my coaching to groups and individuals on helping them to just sit down, think through, and execute their plan for their future, whether it's their financial future, whether it is their creative future with a passion project, if they are wanting to leave the 9 to 5 or do something after retirement, or even do something on the side that brings them joy while they're at their current job or in their, career of choice. For entrepreneurs, especially because I am a solopreneur, I've worked for myself most of my life, and we tend to have so many ideas, but we don't know what to do with it. We think we're confused. You're not confused. And I also want to share, before I leave you with a few things to think about and to follow up on, is just because you are starting over, which I've had to do again and again and again, you're not starting over from scratch. You're bringing along with you experience, wisdom, knowledge, expertise, and ideas, and a vision. And even though it may not seem clear, and you may not think all those things are something that you can work with, believe it or not, you have what it takes. It's just a matter of figuring it out. And I help people strategize how to figure things out. That is my sweet spot. That's what I do. That's what people come to me for. And I want to leave you with this also. If you're not sure and your thoughts are jumbled, I have something that will help me as well to help you. I have a shift clarity assessment. It'll take about 5 minutes to complete. You will be asked questions about your thoughts about where you are currently in your life, where you want to be, some things that may have held you back. It's an assessment for yourself. It's confidential between you and between me so that I can evaluate it, not judge you, but just see where people are thinking as far as their future and their next chapter. And that will help me to continue to put together materials and resources because I have some things coming up. But first, this is a free assessment. It's a start. You have to start somewhere. So I would say start there. I also have other products that you'll be informed about, especially if you join and subscribe and continue to follow me as I provide support and bring others into the fold. I have some great things coming up, so please stay tuned. But for now, start with assessment. Start with just questioning yourself about some things to get some ideas flowing. And then if you want to follow up and really make a plan for the new year, especially because of the time of year that this is being presented to you, then go ahead. Don't hesitate. It takes nothing to at least start for yourself. No judgment. Don't judge yourself. I won't judge you. If you want some feedback from your assessment, feel free to email me at shiftandthriveconcepts@gmail.com, and I will provide you with an email feedback, a little exchange that we can do. Or if you want to go deeper, you can also request some coaching from me one-on-one, just to start a little process for you to really get you going. But please stay with me. I have much more to offer, and I'm so looking forward to helping you shift and thrive.